A federal finding revealed potential violations for a company that caused a chemical leak at Honolulu Harbor earlier this week. The leak happened Monday afternoon at Hawaiian Ice Company at Pier 38, which uses ammonia as a refrigerant, causing the evacuation of more than 100 people. One person was sent to the hospital in serious condition. We learned a routine Environmental Protection Agency inspection last year determined, quote, the company failed to design and maintain a safe facility. But in a response, Hawaiian Ice insists it was up to code with city and state regulations. Bridget Namata digs deeper. Bridget?
Joe, we're outside of Hawaiian Ice. The company would not talk to us on camera today, but I did speak to the owner on the phone. He told me that the company is working with its own team of investigators to find out what exactly caused the chemical leak on Monday. I learned that the company is disputing several of the potential violations EPA inspectors found, insisting that the facility was up to Hawaii code. It's something I brought up to lawmakers.
The Environmental Protection Agency tells me a random inspection at Hawaiian Ice Company occurred in June 2016. Hawaiian Ice responded in February of this year. The ammonia leak happened 2 months later. EPA inspectors noted the company failed to replace pressure relief valves at least every 5 years. An engine room ammonia sensor was not calibrated since it was originally installed, and the company had incomplete operating procedures, including for the transfer of ammonia. Hawaiian Ice's response to the ammonia sensor starts by telling EPA that the standard it's basing its finding on has not been adopted in Honolulu, and adding it was unable to locate any records of past calibrations. The company also replied the facility does not have incomplete operating procedures. Having the procedure in writing is not specifically required. Overall, Hawaiian Ice told the agency it had been safely operating for years. I made some calls. The Honolulu Fire Department tells me it inspected Hawaiian Ice Company on April 14th of this year and found no visible violations or hazards. I asked the Department of Health, which enforces safety codes, why certain Hawaii laws are not following EPA federal guidelines. The state responded with this statement. The Hawaii Department of Health tracks chemical inventories and responds to chemical emergencies. All companies in the state of Hawaii are required to comply with both EPA and state regulations. I also brought the question to Representatives Chris Lee and Gene Ward.
I think the bottom line is ensuring safety, and if there is a lapse where state or local ordinance are not meeting federal minimums, then we obviously have to take a look at something there.
It's a surprise event where the ammonia escapes and suddenly we find that there's an EPA contradiction that's going on in the state and city regulations. Very surprising. It should be corrected if it needs to be legislation. We're going to be gone in about 5 days, and we'll pick it up and run with it next year.
The company did eventually fix their ammonia sensor. EPA says it is still evaluating Hawaiian Ice's response to its inspection. Hawaiian Ice says it's going to be releasing a statement involving its own findings from its own investigators, as I previously mentioned, sometime later on tomorrow, and I'll be sure to keep you posted. Reporting live from Pier 38, Bridget Namata, KHON 2 News.